So in today's video, we're unboxing and reviewing the Tag Heuer Connected smartwatch. This one is a black titanium version, comes in at just under £2,000 at £1,950. There are a couple of other versions available, but this is probably the top of the line version. And as you'll see, we'll unbox it, look what's in the box, look at how the connecting process went, and then give a final review of what the watch is like. So once you get through the delivery package, you actually get to the Tag Heuer packaging itself. As you'd expect for nearly a £2,000 product, the packaging is quite nice and well done. You also get in there a little kind of welcome note and thank you card almost for spending your hard-earned cash on such an expensive designer watch. Needless to say, we'll put that to one side and probably never look at that ever again. So cracking on with opening the main box, you slide it out of the snugly fitting sleeve to get to the main watch box itself. And then opening it all up, you finally get to the inside. Contained within here, you've got the manuals, the logbooks, and indeed your international warranty card. Mine wasn't in the book, but it has got a place to sit nicely in the book. Just if you run into any difficulties with it, it's got a full international warranty. Then you come to the watch box itself. Take that out. Inside there, you've physically got the watch itself, the charging puck, and a cable. There's nothing particularly remarkable to say about the cable. It's just a standard charging cable. And the puck itself, the watch itself, is quite firmly in there, well wrapped so that it doesn't get damaged during any travelling. And then finally in the watch box you've got the little sub box that contains the charging puck. As you'd expect for a very expensive brand, they're all well wrapped, quite difficult to get out there. My chubby little fingers couldn't get it out. And that's also basically what you just plug the USB cable into to attach your phone to charge it. Also contained in the box, again, really snugly packed and wedged in there, is the power cable. Sorry, not the power cable, the plug. And then much like the charging cable, there's nothing too remarkable about the plug to comment on. And then last but by no means least is the last little box, which all it really contains is a little microfiber cloth with the Tag Heuer branding on it. So putting all that to one side, let's have a look at the actual watch. As mentioned earlier, this is the black titanium version. Pretty nice feeling watch. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. The strap feels comfy. Just take the wrapping off so you can have a decent look here at the watch itself. Feels good, looks quite nice. Yeah, it feels like a premium watch. As it came out of the packet, there's no charge in it, so we need to put it on the charge. On the right hand side you've got three buttons, the top button and the lower button, and then you've got the crown in the middle, which you can actually depress or spin to scroll through some of the menus. Again, all feels pretty sturdy. On the rear you've just got the connections for the charger and obviously the heart rate monitor. So as promised, we put it on charge. The charging puck's got magnets in it, so it snaps on quite nicely. Really positive connection. My only other comment about this is that sits really nice and flush as you've got it there. But once you connect the strap into the loop, actually to charge it, you pretty much have to have the watch on its side. So once we've got a bit of power in it, the watch starts its boot up sequence and comes to life. Screen's really quite bright, really quite high definition. The camera work doesn't really do it justice here, it is really clear. And then we begin the pairing and connecting process. So for me this was a little bit painful if I'm honest. I use an Apple iPhone Currently got an iWatch and was looking to upgrade to this, and the pairing sequence to get the Apple iPhone to connect wasn't as smooth as I'd hoping, and the kind of Wear OS ecosystem with Google there, the pairing wasn't great, but I'll come on to talk about that a little bit later. So I downloaded the Tag Heuer app onto my phone and began the connecting process. Must have tried this for at least sort of 10-15 minutes, reinstalling, deleting, reinstalling, trying to get the watch to connect to the phone, but kept on finding kind of problem after problem, and it wouldn't recognise the device. In the end, I had to go through it and delete a number of other Bluetooth devices. The one that seemed to really work was the deleting of the iWatch, which then allowed the watch to connect to the Google Wear. So after about 20-25 minutes of trying, it finally paired, and I used the watch for probably about a week to 10 days. I suppose to compare it to the Apple iWatch, battery life is incredibly similar, so you pretty much need to charge it every day or every night. Functionality was good, but it's very different from an iWatch, and it didn't seem to offer me a massive amount of functionality for the extra amount of money that I'd paid. Some of that surely got to be because I'm working on an Apple ecosystem rather than either an Android or another device that perhaps offers a bit more functionality. So it's a nice watch. It feels really good. It's a massive investment for me, just shy of £2,000, and for me it didn't really reflect that investment. So after about the week to 10 days, I decided to send it back and get my money back. Not anything particularly that the watch did or didn't do, it just didn't really seem to add any more value to me than what my iWatch did. So yeah, overall it's a nice watch. I'm not convinced it's worth the money, but if you're looking for that designer watch that adds some smartphone functionality, I'd say it's probably the one for you. But if you're looking more for added functionality, I'm really not sure it's worth the investment. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the review. It's an honest feedback that I just don't think it's worth the money. But others may think differently. So if you like the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel, and hopefully see you next time. Thank you.